I'm going to speak some truth now.
Here she goes.
So,
True Colours, yes, it's been released recently. How did you find working on that series, and can you tell us a little bit about your character?
yeah, it was fun because like I was saying, I'd been on Wentworth, I don't know, for about 5 years. I was shooting Wentworth, so I went from being a prisoner, and that was one mind frame to work with, playing a prisoner, to then a detective. So it was really cool. It was like you having to, I don't know, I kind of like playing the detective because you have more authority,
Mm-hmm.
You can be a boss, you can boss people around a little bit. I really enjoyed that. So yeah, it was great. I love that shoot. We were, I was living out in working out in Alice Springs for about 4 months, and learned how to speak Central Aranda for the role, which was a challenge, but I loved it.
Found our sister's killer yet? If it was a family going on in man,
When you're a lead and you have a lead role, everyone looks to you, and they're like, you're kind of having to lead the whole cast and crew. And I was like, oh, okay, this is bigger than just like you're playing this character. You've got to actually, sort of set the pace and the tone of the whole entire show. And I'd never done that before, but yeah, it was fun. I was ready for it.
So throughout your journey, have there been any particular barriers that you've faced along the way?
Yeah, I think naturally, unfortunately, is that as a black artist, as a black woman, we're always facing barriers, and I'm still really struggling because as much as I love all the roles that I've played, they're victims, they're black women who are traumatized, who've been through really heavy stuff, and I'm like, when are we just gonna, like a lot of the roles given to me are like in many ways can represent some women that I know or have gone through things, and sometimes I'm like, when do things change, and I feel like Australia is so small, and I'm gonna speak some truth now.
Here she goes.
So, well, the thing is, they don't, especially white Australia, can't see us blackfellas internationally. We're not pushed internationally. You've got Margot Robbie, you've got Nicole Kidman, Chris Hemsworth, like that sort of Australian look. That's white, blonde hair, blue eyes, that's being pushed internationally, and we're not being pushed in that way. And I think that's been very challenging, just not being seen as an international artist. And I can see myself working here or living in New York, and people don't see the vision that you see, So you've got to work. Sometimes we've got to work harder to be seen. But regardless of other people's projections, I'm still proud of who I am and where I come from.
I can see that, sis, and we're so proud of you collectively as a mob. I'll speak for everyone and saying we're so proud of you, and to see you kicking these goals and really going for it is amazing, and you really are like a true representation of our mob and what we want our young people to see out there. So thank you for the work that you do, and thank you for your time today.
Oh, thanks.
I got a bit emotional.
I know.